Well, I wanted to make a film that was a sort of answer back to Proud to be British, which had been about right-wing views. I wanted to make a film in a different part of England that represented a different moral and philosophical outlook that wasn't about empire. I think, Britain still kind of had an empire in the early 70s when I started making the film, Proud to be British. And there was probably even more of a divide, I think, then between the South and the North. And I had a lot of friends in Liverpool from the very first film I did, which is called Who Cares? Particularly this amazing woman, Ethel Singleton, who had a really big influence on me and was kind of like a second family in a way. So I stayed at Ethel's house and she was very influential. And I kind of made a film partly about the rent strike in Kirby and partly about their lifestyle, I guess, and their life expectations. Largely out of the conversations I had with Ethel, I think. I thought my relationship with Ethel was interesting because, we really liked each other, but she sort of despaired at what I represented. And I think part of making films is the relationship, obviously, between the filmmaker and the subject. And I think our differences was what made what she said particularly interesting. Sometimes I completely outraged her, and she would passionately come out with a denial or a rebuke for what I had just said. I mean, sometimes I probably consciously said things that I knew would bring out the verbal skills of Ethel and unleash her passion for her beliefs. And I left those in because I felt that that was not only representative of our relationship, but also of the anger that she felt towards middle-class Britain, which had no time for the working class. And she was incredibly good at articulating that. She was a very amazingly articulate person. I mean, I've seen Ethel sway crowds of many thousand people with her oratory. She was a big public speaker, and I don't know where it came from. It just came from her heart. She didn't write the speeches even. She just could ad lib. She was an amazing person. Yeah, I felt very, very, very lucky to know her,